Ethan woke up to someone shaking his shoulder. The hand was cold, painfully cold, so cold that even through the thick blanket, the chill seeped straight into his bones. "Ethan, wake up. There's someone in the house." The voice was painfully familiar. Low, slightly raspy. The kind that used to make his chest tighten without warning. He opened his eyes. Emily stood over him. His Emily. She looked exactly the same as she had that day. The same shoulder-length hair, the same worn jeans she used to lounge around in, the same grey eyes framed by long lashes. Only one thing was wrong. Her face. Pale. Not just pale, but lifelessly pale, like something left out in the cold too long. Ethan slowly pushed himself upright. His heart was pounding somewhere in his throat. "Emily," he whispered. "But you're dead." She didn't react. She just stood there, head slightly tilted, staring at him with an unblinking, fixed gaze. "There's someone in the kitchen," she repeated. "I heard the window open. Get the gun." Ethan glanced toward the wall. In the corner stood his old hunting rifle, the only thing he had left from his father. He hadn't touched it in 2 years. Not since they found Emily in the basement. Her throat cut. The police never found who did it. The case went cold, filed away and forgotten. Ethan stayed alone in that large, quiet house at the edge of town. Sometimes, late at night, he thought he heard her footsteps, but he had never seen her. Not until now. "Emily." He reached out, trying to touch her face. His fingers passed through empty air, through her. She was there, and not there at all. "Can you hear me?" she asked suddenly. Her voice had changed, sharper now, almost angry. "Get up." I said, "Get up. He's here. I won't let what happened to me happen to you." Ethan stood. His legs trembled. He grabbed his glasses, put them on. But she didn't become any clearer. She looked like an old photograph. All the details were there, but no depth, no life. He picked up the rifle, checked it, loaded, even though he knew for a fact he had unloaded it 2 years ago. "Follow me," she said. She moved toward the door, silent, completely silent. Her bare feet made no sound on the old wooden floorboards that usually creaked under the slightest weight. Ethan followed. The hallway was swallowed by darkness, but she moved ahead of him, faintly glowing. A dull, cold light coming from within her. "He's in the kitchen," she whispered, going through the drawers. "He thinks you're asleep." Ethan tightened his grip on the gun. Sweat formed on his forehead despite the cold. They reached the corner. "Look," she said. Ethan leaned in. The kitchen was empty, window closed, curtains still, the refrigerator humming softly in the corner. "I don't see anyone. He's in the basement," she said. "You're too late. He went down there." A cold sensation crawled up Ethan's spine. "No, I'm not going down there." She turned to him, and for the first time, her expression changed. Her lips twisted, her eyes widened. "You have to. He took my life. Now he wants yours. I won't let him." Her voice broke into a scream, but it wasn't a normal scream. It was everywhere. The walls trembled. The light fixture swayed. The sound cut through his hands, his bones, his mind. And then, silence. She was gone. Ethan stood alone in the dark hallway. Gripping the rifle, he could hear only his own breathing and footsteps. Soft, careful steps coming from the basement. Someone was there. Someone was climbing the stairs, slowly, getting closer. Ethan couldn't move. His legs felt rooted to the floor. The basement door creaked open. From the darkness, a hand appeared, dirty, broken nails. then a shoulder, then a face. Ethan fired. The shot exploded through the house. A flash lit the hallway, and he saw Emily standing in the doorway, her hand pressed to her chest. Dark, thick blood seeped from the wound, but she didn't scream. She smiled. "Thank you," she whispered. "You let me go." And she began to fade. Edges first, then her face. Her eyes were the last to disappear. They watched him until the very end. The door slammed shut on its own. In the morning, the police found Ethan sitting on the floor. "What happened?" an officer asked. Ethan was silent for a long time. Then he said quietly, "It was just a dream." But the next night, it happened again. A cold hand, the same voice. "Wake up, someone's in the house again." He opened his eyes. She was there, the same. Only now, on her chest, there was a small, perfect bullet hole